you.
Well, take it.
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it.
He says that you don't do nothing to him because
I ain't doing nothing to none of y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with Lord. It ain't got nothing. I can't believe nothing any of y'all say. None of the three of y'all.
What do I got to lie?
What have you told me that makes sense since you've been sitting here? Everything you've said, you say, Paul stole this, Paul left this, he stole this, he left it. How am I going to do something with that?
Well, when he's threatening to call the law that he
What am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with it? What can I do with it?
I'm going to get him for trespassing.
I've been telling you that for 6 months.
No, I am. I'm coming in.
That's it. That's the only thing you got is the trespassing.
No,
all this, you can't get him for stealing if it's still in your yard.
But if it's removed out of a building?
It's still on your property.
And he stole the
How you gonna prove it? He moved it out the building that's not even there anymore and put it in the front yard.
Because it was before.
And how's that a crime?
All right, but I don't want the needles.
You brought it down here. You doing something with it? I ain't doing nothing with it. I have no. It's sharps container in front of that PD. You can take your needles and put in that sharps container.
Ain't my needles.
Ain't mine neither. That's in your box. You said it's your box.
No, it ain't my box. I thought it was Dayton's.
Well, whose box is it?
Paul's.
So you stole Paul's box?
No, I brought it down here to show you. Because I wasn't grabbing it out.
Man.
This, I put my hand around the
back. They ain't even going to test them needles. Even if...
well, he says they do.
They ain't testing no empty-ass needle. No, they're not.
Well, I wondered about that shit, anyway. I did wonder about that.
Ain't nothing but a daggone diabetic needle.
Yeah, well, probably heroin in it. Why is it heroin baggies?
Okay, you want these receipts? This chainsaw?
Yeah, no, this is false pretenses.
Pretenses? What do you mean when you say pretenses?
Because he took Scotty's daddy's drill, borrowed it, never intended...
That ain't got nothing to do with a drill. That don't say nothing about a drill.
Drill, that's one of the receipts. And I got it electronically.
That receipt don't say nothing about a drill.
But I got it electronically, too. And I've been telling everybody. I told y'all from the get-go. I told you.
99.9% of the stuff you tell me...
You don't listen.
It ain't listening.
See my weed in front of you? When he said that box on the porch? Yeah, I got him admitting that, but we can't get him for that. Said that you nodded your head.
Still what weed?
My weed.
No.
When me and you, I was letting you listen. When he said something about the box on the porch. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Well, yeah, he did. And he said you saw him nodded your head. I got it all recorded. I got him recorded saying he's going to set me up, that he's going to get me conspiracy, that he's going to plant meth in my console.
What did I tell you 6 months ago? What did I tell you 6 months ago?
And I do tell him to stay away. How many times? Look how many times I called y'all.
But obviously he's been with you for the last week or so.
No, he ain't. I'm making
He's been there siding off your house.
No, I got it. My camera called it off. He moved my camera and it called it off. If
you would have got a trespass notice 6 months ago, you'd be done put him in prison by now for just trespassing.
Well,
but you would have a hard time getting a warrant for trespassing unless you got proof you told him not to be on the property.
I got plenty of proof.
What?
I mean, everybody on the block knows. Why do you think I knew this morning he was outside? Because the neighbor saw a call.
But have you told him?
Many times. I got for the last week and a half. I won't answer the door.
Listen to me. You can't tell him and then allow him to come in and then change your mind again. It doesn't work like that.
I found his key that he had that was right there on top. That's my back door. He done stole a key. That's how he was getting in.
But if he was...
You want us to get a warrant on him for that?
Yeah. Whatever.
How?
Well, I got one where he come in last week in the back door when I wouldn't let him in the kitchen, slammed the door, locked it in his face, went in there in the living room, sat down. I've been going through divorce paperwork for 2 weeks, y'all, getting it ready.
How does he keep getting these keys?
I don't know. You tell me.
See, exactly. I'm telling you, the only way he gets them is you.
Locks 3 times. I didn't change.
Now, how's he got the keys 3 times?
And I didn't change.
How's he got keys to his truck?
It's a set missing for everything. Minus I knew the front door.
Do you really want to stay away from him? Do you
really? Yeah, I want you. Yeah, because he blames you enough. He said getting me for tampering with a witness. It was the video of him saying me and Eric Carter was together. Remember that? I sent it to you. Anyway, I said, who the witness? Brian? That'd be tampering with a cop, wouldn't it? Anyway, he's saying you. He uses your name all the time. Your name all the time. Well, he says that Flint said he wasn't getting charged with my debit cards. I got that recorded. And that's why you didn't charge. Remember the silverware?
I told you, I'm not getting in the middle of this. Y'all are blatantly
If it would have stopped them.
Most of it, y'all are blatantly abusing the justice system. This is not what the
How?
justice system is for.
How?
When somebody breaks up with somebody, you don't go get
No, I've been telling you.
It's for
Ask
legit.
all my neighbors.
It's for legit issues.
You say this, and then a day or two from now, y'all be riding around in a car together.
Oh no! I took him to Glasgow
Why?
the other day.
Why?
Because I left his ass. Because you know what? Then he couldn't keep coming back to my door. But I be damned.
Because you really don't want to get away from him. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
You want to use us to control him. Is what you want. You want to use us to control him. That's what you want.
Y'all know he's a thief.
He might be a thief, but half of this stuff you're saying is stuff that's basically civil at best.
All right, you know what?
But that's his. You saying you come up here and said that was yours,
You can't-
and he stole it.
You can't come in and throw your mail down and then keep using that as an excuse. You're gonna call law and say I stole your mail. Take your fucking mail. How many times
Has
I
he
gotta
called
give
us
it
and
to you?
said? Has Paul ever called us on you?
I don't know.
He has never called us on you. Never one time has Paul